Welcome back to this already the final segment of The Price of Business. Today I am your host, Kevin Price. I'm talking to you about you and your business. I want to remind you today's program brought to you in part and sponsored in part by Donna Wick PR, Chris Kidd Enterprises, USI.biz, and Efficient Wealth Management. I'm going to go straight to our next guest. One of my big concerns is what's happening in this economy. Pretty scary stuff. And my guest here, we're going to talk a little bit about some of that scary stuff. We did a request for, wanting to learn more about what's happening out there. Rick Tresnak is our guest. Rick, welcome to the program. Tell us a little bit about your company and tell us a little bit about what your concern is, the heart of your concern about what's happening in the economy today. And welcome to the program, Rick.
Well, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. A little bit about what our company does is we're a full-service public safety resource company. And what we do is we have a retail product store, grant writing, weapons manufacturing. We also manufacture bulletproof vests. And most of our company deals specifically with municipalities. We're a small to mid-sized company. I would say 1 year ago we were probably in the small size. This year we're looking a lot better from our economic standpoint. And I think that really leads to, what your discussion is today. The reason that this call is being recorded is just because you had asked about what my concerns were with today's economy. And for small and mid-sized companies, many of us just are not privileged enough to know exactly what's coming down the pike. Our CPAs are basically compliance officers, and they make sure that we are able to, file our taxes and do everything kosher according to the books. But they're not really tax strategists, and there are a number. I've heard as many as 44 tax laws that are attached to the Affordable Health Care Act, and it looks like it's going to raise our taxes at a minimum of 8.7% on small to mid-sized companies in America today. Right.
And those are those the direct taxes, or are those just the indirect taxes of various things that go up as a result of it? I mean, we're already seeing restaurants that are putting on their receipts that part of this, your bill is paying for our new Obamacare taxes.
Exactly. There's actually a multitude of different things coming out. There's self-employment tax that's like a 0.9% that's coming into it. The Medicare tax is 3.8%. And when you start looking at things like capital gains taxes and all the other little incidentals that come along with this, they just start adding up. If you're a company that is not able to get small business tax credits because you're maybe have just moved past the ma and pa stage of a business, and you're now in a moderately sized business, which we are in, you lose out on those tax credits, but you're getting waylaid on the other side.
Yeah.
Other things like the capital purchases, equipment purchases and depreciation. We don't have the same abilities as we did even last year. Going from $500,000 to be able to be written off to $25,000 being written off. That affects small business in America today.
No question about it, Rick. I only have about a minute left. Tell me about, first of all, are you providing insurance for your employees, or what are you doing, and how many employees do you have?
We have a current number of 27 employees. We are not providing insurance as of last year. That is something that we are getting into this year. And at this point, that's taken a pretty large financial hit on us. But, we're trying to utilize tax strategy to try to readjust our positioning in the market space. And hopefully that that type of positioning will help us out in the long run
Mm-hmm.
to be able to provide those benefits to our employees.
And Rick, how old is your company again?
We started in 2010.
Wow, really new. And wow, what a tough incubator to be in. It's a tough environment. Hey, Rick Tresnak, thanks for being with us, telling us about the economy, and appreciate your perspective today.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
I want you to check out his website, IRS4, the number 4, UYOU.com. IRS, number 4, U.com. Check it out. If you're in law enforcement or law enforcement related industries, you definitely need to check it out. When we come back tomorrow, much more for you. I do want to remind you the best content here shows up over there at USDataReview.com. I'm Kevin Price. You've been listening to The Price of Business.